What's up? What's up? What's up? This your boy Zeke Dawg, and I'm back with another video, man. So, oh man, I got a dropping hook. Y'all gonna be like, Zeke Dawg, you just made an hour-long video the video before, then you gonna come back with a 10-minute video. Hey man, sometimes I can't control that, man. I be trying to get y'all as much content as possible, even to include bringing y'all with me on the weekend sometime, man. So Zeke Dawg doing all Zeke Dawg can do. So man, y'all know I just got my truck washed yesterday. You know what's gonna happen, right? Let me show you. What I gotta come pick up in freaking mud. Tell me my concentration ain't even there. I ain't even pull my air brakes. Boy, that scared me too. I was like, what'd I just do? I don't know if y'all saw my eyes on it. I was like, oh Lord. All right. There was something I forgot. I'm liking this thing, man. Don't have to worry about getting all the way up under there. Now my other trucks, Plural, TMC, and Prime, I ain't really had to worry about that. I guess they had a longer handle or something. I don't know. Now once I get my step deck, flatbed or whatever I end up getting, I'll stay hooked up to that baby all year till it get cold. Then I'll be back out here bouncing around with these driving. Alrighty, let's pull this baby on out. Everything disconnected. It's been a good honor to ride with you. Let go. All right, dog team. So this is what I am picking up. Swiffer wet jet packages. It's the Swiffer engine. Swiffer wet jet, man. I got a whole freaking trailer Swiffer wet jetted up. So it shouldn't take them too long to unload this when I do get there. But my first time hauling Swiffer, it may slide a little bit, but you know, it can't slide too far. All right, dog team, man. I'd have picked up my new trailer. That was, as you see, that was already loaded. I showed y'all what was in the back of it, but man, it wasn't easy trying to get up out of there. They kept giving me seals that didn't want to seal. Like they were making it, I don't want to use the word complicated. I just say it wasn't easy. We're just gonna leave it right there. It wasn't easy getting up out of there. So then when I left up out of there, I done went the wrong way down the street. Obviously, you can't go that way down the street. I don't know that. Who's supposed to tell me that? How about the lady at the gate? You could have just said, hey, baby, you know, when you leave up out of here, you need to make a left and not a right. I would have been like, for real? And then I would have made the correct turn. But that's not what happened. I came up out of there and I made a right, following the GPS, the trucker GPS. But what it didn't account for was for a road closure. So, man, now I'm at the point, I'm just ready to get home. It's been a long 2 weeks, and old Zeke Dawg ready to get on in. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm finna get some fuel, and then I'm probably gonna park, go inside, give me something to snack on, and then hit the road, man. So yeah, I get in at a decent time today, before 5 o'clock on a Friday. So I consider that good. You know, it could always be worse, but we're gonna make it do what it do. All right, so I got my little bit of fuel and a little bit, and what I mean by a little bit is a full tank, $500 some worth, but it was $560, but we're gonna minus off about $35 off that. Alright, dog team, man, I'm leaving the house on Sunday, and this is what's coming down right now, man. I really probably should have left a couple hours ago, but I was cooking a little meal at the house. So, po. But yeah, man, it's about to be real nasty out here. I'm gonna take my time getting to my destination. And that's the biggest thing when it's like this, man. Take your time. Everybody wanna fly up and down the road, but when it's messy like this, just chill. What my homeboy Airborne Trucker says, I'm gonna misquote you. Fast is slow is fast, fast is smooth. Keep it smooth, man. Keep it slow. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. It's really gonna get worse. So this is just the beginning of it. And when we get in the big truck, man, I'm gonna show y'all. The highway gonna be a little better because you got more vehicles in the same lane hitting that spot more, and it's gonna clear it up. But as far as right now, nah, it's this what we gonna get. Oh, and then your wipers freeze up on you too. I forgot about that. Boy, when you get to your truck and this your view out your window, I can't even see. she goes. Boy, this about to be fun. Oh my goodness, man, this was the longest drive over here to where my truck was at. God. Yeah, it's about to be fun. Turn this motor off right quick. Sit back in my other truck and just warm up for a second. Alright, dog team, man. Let me show y'all where I'm at. This is where I'm supposed to be delivering my load at today. But guess what? They ain't got no workers here to unload me. So now I'm having to cancel my next load. Oh man, I could have stayed at home for this, to be honest. I really could have. I could have had probably 1-2 more days at the house. Or I could have just booked a load that wasn't gonna be in Tennessee in this kind of mess. So, you know, as an owner op, every day you learn something more and more. Whether it's good or bad, you always learning. So, glad I ain't working for no company when this happened, because I'd be cussing them out right about now. Alright, I'm back for, I guess, the second time to try to get a freaking delivery, man. I got all my snow stuff on now. So, let's hope this lock isn't too froze up. There we go. Got the lock off there. And let me go on back here since I'm outside the truck and take the lock off the rear of it. This baby is frozen up. Oh my God. All team, I think we have a problem. Uh-oh. Let's see. Uh-oh. We got action. She came off. Man, I'm so glad. Look how frozen this freaking door is. Yep. I can definitely say she needs another wash. I hate I had just got my truck washed last week, but I needed to get it washed for a video I was shooting. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Let's see. Wrong way. There we go. No, it was the right way. Alright, I need to stick that lock up in there. Man, this truck is dirty. And it's gonna stay dirty probably for the rest of the month, because there's still so much snow and ice that's projected to be coming, to where I don't want to get it washed and then I have certain components freezing up on me. That's not a good thing. Let me see. Trying to pick it up without getting much grease on my glove. Oh man, that's a horrible look. All right, let me get this baby in this case. All right, Dawg team, man, let me give y'all the full rundown of everything that's happened. I may have mentioned in the video, but at this point I don't even remember, so you know what, let's just start from the beginning. Alright, I booked this load, and the only thing that he told me when I booked this load was we're gonna have you to weigh your truck when you arrive at the consignee, and we're gonna need you to weigh your truck once you leave the consignee. I said, cool, no problem, sounds very doable. He said that it's a drop and hook load. Cool, no problem, sound very doable. So oh Lord. So the first thing that happened when I booked it, when I get to the pickup, is the drop yard. They don't have my trailer. They said go ahead and drop your empty, but you got to go down the street another mile to pick up your trailer. I said okay, no problem, I can do that. You know, I try to let stuff just roll and just go with the flow, man. But I tell you, some days when all of it roll off into this big puddle, now you swimming mess. So I go down the street, check in, which seemed like it took almost 10 minutes just to check in. But I go through, I see my trailer. It's being hooked up to by a yard jockey. He tells me, oh, I'm about to take this down the street about a mile. I said, whoa, 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 fella. I just came from down there. They sent me down here to get this trailer. I need this, man. Can you drop it? I need to get this. So he said, yeah, I'll drop it. Thank you. Then he gets on the phone. He's on the horn. He on the horn. He on the horn. Finally, he get out the phone. He dropped my trailer. I go hook up to it. I needed to slide the tandem so I can get out of that lot. It's a tight lot. Tandems need to come all the way forward. No ifs, ands, or but about that. So I slide my tandems, and then I start trying to get out of there. Now, as I'm trying to go back out through the guard shack, the lock, the seal that they give me is not sealing up. And they sent a guard out there with me to make sure it's sealed. Guess what? It ain't sealing. So then he brings another seal out. I'm like, man, you can put the seal on. It don't matter to me. Nah, you gotta do it. I said, okay, I'll put the seal on. So start putting the next seal on. Guess what? It's not sealing. I said, bro, I got some seals in the truck. If you just want a seal, it gotta be ours. I'm like, okay, all right, well, give me one at work. So then he bring a handful of seals out there. He said, let's try these. First one of those worked. So now, I done sat at this gate for about 10 minutes. I'm trying to get up out of there. So, paperwork says this is a 31, 32. Paperwork says like a 32,000 pound load, which I actually need to go back to look to see what it said before I booked it, because I'm curious of that now. But with that being said, I go to weigh the truck because I'm like, man, this thing here is I said it was gonna be 41. Paperwork said less, but I'm heavy. So now I'm sliding my axles, and I gotta slide them back further than what I prefer because it makes it real hard to turn. Really, really, really hard to turn when you got your axles back. And I had to slide them babies back. I'm almost at the rear. So now this is Friday. I'm heading home. I'm heading from St. Louis to Memphis. And I roll. I get home. And I enjoy my weekend, man. I really do. I really did enjoy my weekend. Now, the whole time I'm watching the weather, and they telling us, man, the weather coming in, it's gonna be snow, it's gonna be ice. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get ahead of all that so I can get to where I'm going, because it don't supposed to roll in to Memphis till about 6 on Sunday. And that's not what happened. As the morning is going, I'm noticing that the numbers of the time keep changing, keep moving up. Next thing I know, it's 2 p.m. and I'm seeing flurries come down. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This stuff not supposed to come for another 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours. So now I'm trying to go on and get packed so I can get the rolling, because I was planning on rolling out at 6. So I get over to my truck Sunday night. I may have already showed y'all the footage, but It took over an hour plus to get my truck warmed up and ready to roll. It was just too cold. That's another good thing about having an APU. It is beneficial in multiple ways, but with that being said, I finally get the rolling, and man, the road is treacherous. It's getting bad. It's coming down, and I get about 50 miles away from where I'm gonna deliver it. I said, you know what, some truck stop here. Let me go ahead and shut down tonight at the truck stop. I can get up Monday morning, wham, bam, bam, right over there, drop it off. We good. That didn't happen. So I get up. Soon as I start rolling, I get a call from the dispatch guy. I keep calling him dispatch. The broker or the agent. That's the terminology we use. The agent. So the agent said, "Hey man, I got a call from the consignee. They're saying due to weather, they don't know if they're gonna open today." Bruh, why you couldn't call me with Sunday night with this before I got on the road? I could still be at home, in my bed, in my warm house, not dealing with this mess. So so I said, I'm gonna head on over there. He said they may open later on today. I'm sitting here very non-optimistic about this situation. Not situation, but situation. So I maneuver through some bad roads because these roads ain't been plowed yet. They're just you can't tell where the road is at. Everything is just white. Click clack, rat a tat, white. Everything. The grass white, the road white, the trees white, the fire hydrant white, the ditch is white, the cars that have been snowed on is white. Everything is white. White, 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 white. I can't see the road, but I make it over here. So I get over here, and of course ain't nobody here. So I'm telling myself, you know what, Zeke Dawg, you do better off maneuvering around without an extra 50,000 pounds behind you. I said, you know what, Zeke Dawg, you all right. 60,000 pounds behind me. So I began to drop my trailer, and this ATV roll up. He was like, "Hey, you trying to get turned around?" I said, "No, sir. I'm trying to drop my trailer over here because I'm supposed to be delivering today, and ain't nobody here." He said, "Yeah, man, I had to send my workers a message, let them know not to come in. It's too dangerous out here." Well, why didn't Zeke Dawg get that message the day before? I digress. So I said, you know what, man, I'm going to roll on over to a truck stop and sit tight. I said, what about tomorrow? He said, we may not even be open tomorrow. I'm like, bro. I said, okay. Let your people know, your people going to let my agent know, and we're going to go from there. So 2 days later go by. And the agent tell me, 10 a.m. they gonna start unloading. All right, I get here at 9, hook back up to my trailer, take my paperwork in. Then they tell me, all right, you gotta go across the street and get weighed. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, let me go over here and get weighed. This is about the most raggedy yard over there. I'm talking about I almost got stuck in the mud. It was horrible. Got weighed, leave the weigh house or scales or whatever, I'd have left my freaking cell phone over there where I picked up my paperwork. So now I gotta turn all 75 feet of this thing around and go back over there and get my cell phone. So I go back and get my cell phone. Then I come back over here. Then I walk up my way ticket to them and double check. So I walked my way ticket up there, and they said one of the guys that was out on the forklift, bulldozer, front end load, pieces of machinery. He comes in and said, "There's another Landstar driving there with me too." He said, "Hey man, we can't unload y'all." Huh? What you mean you can't unload us, man? Did we not comply with what you asked us to do? Yeah, it ain't y'all. You know, anytime we unload Landstar, we gotta have like a third party to witness it. What they gotta do with us? My job is to drive it from A to B. I've been sitting on this load since Friday. I'd have canceled 2 loads, I'd have booked another one for the day, and now you're telling me I gotta cancel that one too? So now Zeke Dawg, hi. I'm on the phone with the agent. I'm like, man, what kind of donkey show you running over here? You got me over here trying to deliver a load, and they telling me I need a witness, and the witness ain't here. Oh well, you know, calm down. They on the way. What you mean they on the way? They need to be here. When I booked this load said deliver on Monday. You know what? I was here on Monday. I did my part. Now when y'all don't do y'all part, y'all costing me money. But if I don't do my part that y'all asked me to do, now y'all gonna take money from me. See, that's the bull crap, the bull jive. See, you know what? This is already put on my do not deliver list. Here and the agent, I ain't booking with no more. Nope, not gonna do it. Oh, if y'all Landstar driver, I'll tell you what agent it is. I got a list of agents on book with no more. RSW. There you go. Nothing else to be said on that. So I'm walking out. I'm walking back up to my truck. I'm trying to figure out, man. I'm about ready to just open them back doors, face it down here, bag up here, reverse, let everything come up out of there, and then just roll on out, on to my next load. That's how I'm feeling. So the forklift or machinery equipment guy stopped me. He was like, "Hey man, you know, it's bad. I know, you know, you don't want this, you know, be like this." And I'm like, man, he was like, you know, there's nothing I can do. I'm like, man, you know, I talked to the agent. The agent claimed there's a guy on the way. He said, "Can you call him back?" I said, "Yup, let me call him back." I handed him the phone, and they talked for a minute, and he handed me the phone back. He said, "All right, Zeke Dawg," he said, "we're gonna unload y'all." Because I say y'all because there's 2 Landstar drivers here. He said, "we're gonna unload y'all. Just sit tight. I'm gonna get the other driver first, and I'm gonna get you, and you know, y'all gonna be good there." I said, all right. So now, boy, this was a long story. Not to mention yesterday, when I decided to move around a little bit and go to another truck stop, and then realized that the interstate was impassable, and then I try to come back down another road that's impassable. And when I mean impassable, I don't know if I'd have put the drone footage up or not, but all the trucks is taking this route, but guess what? You can't go through it. Everybody getting stuck. Wreckers getting stuck. Road cleaners getting stuck. Pickup trucks getting stuck. Everybody getting stuck. I sat out there for some hours. And the bad part is my truck leaning to the right a little bit, and now my fuel hand done dropped down on empty. I said, man, what? I was above a quarter of a tank. Now I'm on empty and my light is on. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna run out of gas out of it. Fuel. Fuel, it's not gas. Fuel. Man, I could have stayed at home. I should have stayed at home. I shouldn't even book this load. That's what I should have did. I should have just not booked this load. Nope. Should have just not booked the load. Booked another load, but not booked this load. But this is going on my do not list. I ain't got a lot of people on there. I got like 2 or 3 on there. But this one is going on there. So man, this has been the most frustrated I've been since being here at Landstar. So I'm about to call my advisor and get some guidance on this, because at this point, what do? You get screwed coming, you get screwed going, and I mean, besides me not running for them no more or ever coming back to this location, what else do you do? Drivers, drop it in the comments. Let me know. If you work for Landstar, if this to happen to you, man, give me some insight. What do you do? So, boy, I tell you, if I didn't keep this channel PG, even if I decided to beep stuff, man, I end up having to beep this whole thing. But let me try to get this thing unloaded. Let me show y'all what we got going on. This is the place. BSL. I'm gonna call you out in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. Tennessee. Or if I only knew what I knew, if I known what I knew. Yep. Alright, so I finally got bagged up to the dock, and I went inside. I talked to them, because you know, I don't like to, I like to try to have good relationships, man, and I'm trying to figure out, man, what happened today, what happened the last 2 days. And now the weather, I can understand the weather, but this view or verify, I don't understand that. What's going on with that? So all this Swiffer stuff that's in the back of my my trailer, it's all getting destroyed. Yeah, destroyed. This is a destroying facility. They destroy it. No longer exists. They pour it into the ground, mix it with dirt, sawdust, or whatever, but it fails to exist once they get their hands on it. And to make sure that no one grabs a little bit and takes some home and things like that, they have to have a witness that views them take it out the truck and destroy it. Ain't that a can of beans? So if I do hypothetically one day decide to take another load up here, that's gonna be questions and concerns that I have regarding, is somebody gonna be there? You know, what happens if they not? it's some questions that gotta be answered. But I just wanted to clarify what this facility was and what they do, so that if this happens to you, you show up here, you know what's going on. I just like clarity, man. That's all I want. Oh, let me show y'all, man. I bought some new mini bolt cutters, man. I seen Trucker B, he had some talking about his bolt cutters, and I had ordered mine, I just hadn't got them in. It say Shell on here, but it comes with a little nice little case for them. So what I do, or what I'm gonna do, is just stick them back here in the case, and it can cut up to 8 millimeters. Not big. They're not the big boy bolt cutters. Man, what is this dude? He's blocking the whole freaking entrance. But yeah, what I was saying. Bolt cutters. Yeah, so I still have to get me a heavy duty set of bolt cutters. You never know when you're gonna need them out here trucking. To include, somebody put a lock on your vehicle that you don't need locked. That's why you need an electric grinder. You need drill bits. You need to be able to free yourself from anything that may try to hold you hostage out here parking maybe somewhere you're not supposed to actually park, but you need to get on down. So having these tools available for you, instead of calling and paying, fines. I ain't telling you to do nothing illegal, but I'm just saying having those tools give you options on what you can and can't do. Because if you ain't got no tools, you ain't got no options on the can part other than giving them a call. Alright, dog team, man. Everything got unloaded. I done drove on down to the truck stop so I can run in here, grab me something to snack on. It's messy out here too, man. I stopped here the other night as well. It's slushy. But man, appreciate y'all checking out these videos, man. Like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and join the dog team. So until the next time, baby, keep it trucking.